Everyone, thank you for joining us for this exciting occasion. My name is Clover Frederick, Vice President for Marketing here at the Lincoln Community Foundation, and I'll be your Master of Ceremonies today. The concept of bringing a bike share system to Lincoln began 4 years ago when students and administration at the University of Nebraska began discussions with the city. Those students have long since moved on to be young professionals, many living and working right here in our community. They knew that a bike share system like BikeLink was a contemporary urban amenity that would attract young professionals, improve tourism, strengthen our public transportation system, and encourage healthy lifestyles. Those enthusiastic discussions have resulted in BikeLink, a bike share system that's available to anyone ages 12 and older. It allows riders to make short trips between destinations using a credit card to check out a bicycle for personal use for a brief time. Users can purchase any one of 4 types of passes, from a single-use pass to an annual pass. Since 40 bikes were placed in the system 2 weeks ago, they've already had 400 rides. Since it's not snowing, we are here to celebrate the official launch of BikeLink. Today wouldn't be possible without the Heartland Bike Share team, who has worked tirelessly not only to plan today's festivities, but to prepare the system to function properly. They literally built every bike you will ride today. If you're a member of the Heartland Bike Share staff, please stand and wave so we can recognize you. Awesome work, guys. It is now my pleasure to introduce our sponsors and supporting agencies to say a few words about this exciting new asset for Lincoln. Let's begin by hearing from Barbara Bartle, President of the Lincoln Community Foundation. The foundation, established in 1955, strives to continually enrich the Lincoln community by promoting and achieving perpetual philanthropic support. The foundation currently manages $135 million in assets and has distributed more than $117 million in grants to nonprofit organizations that have improved the lives of thousands of residents. Prior to joining the Lincoln Community Foundation in 2010, Barbara served as the president for the Foundation for Lincoln Public Schools. Please help me welcome Barbara Bartle.
Thank you, Clover. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Foundation Garden. It won't be long until the garden will be in full bloom. Lincolnites are putting away their winter gear and ready to get out on our beautiful trails in this city. For the first time, there will be a new option for experiencing our community. Using traditional transportation, the bicycle, merged with the latest innovation, BikeLink brings a wonderful new asset to our city to be utilized and enjoyed by citizens and visitors alike. I was recently in Chicago, where I saw all types of people enjoying their bike share program. Families visiting from out of town, seeing the sights, people who work every day in the city getting from point A to point B, young professionals, retirees. I envision BikeLink serving our residents and visitors the same way and being one more strength that builds a great city. It is an honor for the Lincoln Community Foundation to support BikeLink on behalf of the late Kenneth J. Good. The mission of the Lincoln Community Foundation can most easily be captured with 2 simple words: Lincoln forever. We thank Ken Good for his legacy gift that will impact our community forever. He may not have known about bike sharing programs, but he knew that future leaders in this community would find opportunities like this one, and he entrusted his legacy to the Community Foundation. I would like to ask any of our board of directors and staff if they would I think most of them are standing. If you would just wave so we can thank you for all of your great work at the foundation. We're very pleased to be a part of this new state-of-the-art gift for Lincoln. We applaud the city, Downtown Lincoln Association, Heartland Bike Share, Spreetail, the University of Nebraska, and Blue Cross Blue Shield for all your hard work and financial support to make Bike Link a reality for our city. Thank you.
Thank you, Barb. Next, help me welcome Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Department Director David CARY. The department provides information and advice to elected and appointed boards and area citizens on efficiently managing the growth and development of Lincoln and Lancaster County. In David's 15 years with the city and county, he has served as transportation planner, long-range planning manager, and now director. His expertise includes planning for transportation, land use, and long-range needs. Please help me welcome David.
Thank you, everybody. This is a really exciting time to be here, and on behalf of Mayor Beitler and the City of Lincoln, we want to thank everybody that's been involved and for you to be here today. This is a long time coming. This is a project that's taken years to be experienced today, and it's very exciting because we are currently working on the new downtown master plan, and so the things like a bike share program to really bring an amenity to our downtown, to make it the premier urban neighborhood in Nebraska, which is what we want our downtown to be. This is really an important part of doing that and accomplishing that. So I have a few things that I just want to really convey my thanks today. One special announcement is I think we just found out that winter is officially over, spring is here. So when we think back to 2 weeks ago when we thought we were going to have the launch, it was a good decision to move it 2 weeks forward. But it's very exciting that we have a nice day today. I want to thank our sponsors in particular, the Lincoln Community Foundation, Spreetail, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Nebraska. Without their sponsorship, we would not be here today. So very, very thankful to them. Also very thankful to our partner, Downtown Lincoln Association. They've been a great partner in helping us get this to happen and to really be a fun, exciting event today, and then have for success of the program in general. I would be very remiss if I did not identify a few people on the city team that really put a lot of work into this. Kelly Van Bruggen, Tim C., as well as Zach Becker. Those three individuals worked an awful lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point, so I want to thank you in particular for that. And so with that, yes. So with that, I'm very pleased to be here, and thank you all for coming out and make this a very fun, exciting event today.
Thank you, David. For all that the City of Lincoln has done to bring Bike Link to our community, we appreciate it. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce Kush Abdullayev from Spreetail. Back in 2014, the company had a clear vision for what a bike share program could bring to Lincoln. And since those first discussions, Spreetail has been a key partner in making Bike Link a reality. Spreetail takes a bold approach to community impact, leading the charge in creating unique opportunities for the city. Both inside and outside of Spreetail, Kush strives to help people obtain the tools, skills, and opportunities they need to live more fulfilling lives. Please help me welcome Kush.
Thank you, Clover. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know, Spreetail is an e-commerce company based out of Lincoln, Nebraska. And our purpose is to make a dent in the universe by delighting millions of customers, creating opportunity and wealth for our teammates while revolutionizing the communities we touch. And last year, with about 200 teammates, we served over 2 million customers, and we helped probably, I'm not going to quote exact number, but thousands of Lincoln residents to improve their lives. Speaking of, I guess, the impact, we're in the business of betterment. For our community, it means providing opportunities that don't already exist, or supporting projects that wouldn't have happened without our support. Whether it's providing thousands of backpacks and school supplies to kids whose families are in financial hardship, or launching this, helping support this bike share project to make it happen in Lincoln. We just want to make Lincoln better, and that's kind of why one of the reasons why we exist. As Clover mentioned, about 4 years ago, we were thinking and brainstorming about ideas and how can we make our community better, what are some of the ideas that we're going to do, and the two criteria for us was, one, it has to be something new and something different, something that doesn't exist in Lincoln today, and two, it has to make Lincoln better. And all of us as a team, we agreed that the bike share project was one of those projects, and ever since then we've been working with Kelly and the team and Lincoln Community Foundation to make it happen, and pretty excited to be here and pumped to be here today, so thank you. With that said, as an organization, we believe that if we take the responsibility to make our community better, the lives of our customers and our teammates better, then our communities and customers and our teammates will do the same thing. And I guess at Spreetail, we strive to leave the people and the places we touch in a better place than they were before. And I would hope that all of you guys here today would join us in our betterment mission to do the same thing. So thank you.
Thank you, Kush, for your innovative leadership and the community impact that Spreetail brings to Lincoln. Now we'll hear from Michelle WAITE, Assistant to the Chancellor for Community Relations at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. In this role, Michelle is the principal advisor to Chancellor Ronnie Green regarding relations between the university and many of its external constituencies. Prior to UNL, Michelle served 11 years as a legislative aide in the Nebraska legislature. She continues to serve as a liaison for the university with the unicameral. Help me welcome Michelle.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to share a few comments today on behalf of Chancellor Green and the University of Nebraska-Lincoln as the first sponsor of BikeLink, which we fondly referred to as Bike Share ever since it was initiated in 2013. We're extremely excited to be a partner with the city and other sponsors in this new venture that we believe complements the many other projects and enhancements in our community over the last several years. It was 5 years ago when our students brought the concept of bike share to the city after receiving support from the entire student body and university administration. For many years, our students have been committed to sustainable practices, emphasizing an improved quality of life. Tien Chow, our student body president at that time, couldn't be with us today, although he emailed me last week and is extremely excited about the launch today. It was Tien and his fellow students who had the foresight and could see the value to his fellow students and the greater Lincoln community. Tien reminded me that the Bike Share project provides students more connectivity with the local community, which is especially important for students that do not have a vehicle and are not from this area. At the same time, it assists in reducing traffic congestion and promotes personal health. Our students' dedication is emblematic of the university's commitment to sustainability and a quality of life that is desired by faculty, staff, and students alike. The university's commitment to this project was really a no-brainer. We fully realize the benefits of bike share to our campus community, who strongly consider such amenities when we attempt to recruit them to campus. Sustainability practices, promotion of a healthy lifestyle, and being receptive to alternative modes of transportation are vital in sending a message about the progressiveness of our community. UNL is known nationally as a strong bicycling campus community. We are proud of our silver rating as a bike-friendly campus by the League of American Bicycles. Participation in BikeLink is another statement recognizing that the bicycle is not just fun and recreational, it is a part of the transportation solution on campus and now in the community. Lincoln is a changing community. It's an exciting community where our citizens come together to eat, work, and play. We are slowly growing beyond a community of millennials. We are now into the Generation Z timeframe.
This generation expects experiences. Experiences such as what BikeLink provides. Gen Z doesn't want to talk about it, they want to be about it. They believe there are no limits in what they can do, and they want to be part of all of it. In order to move ahead and retain this upcoming workforce, our university and city need to continue to create new experiences and environments where they can find their calling. I cannot close without thanking my colleagues at the city who made this possible. Milo Mumgard's vision cannot be overstated, as well as David CARY and his staff, Kelly and Zach. And the DLA has been incredibly supportive and integral behind the scenes in making this effort a success. And now BikeLink is in the very capable hands of Jamie Granquist. Simply put, the BikeLink program is indicative of the desire we all have collectively to further enhance the quality of life in Lincoln. We are pleased to be a partner in this endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle, for the university's continued involvement in Lincoln, the city that our flagship campus calls home. Now, unable to join us today is Marjorie Moss, Director of Corporate Social Responsibility for Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska. She regrets that she couldn't join us for the celebration today, but asked that I pass a message on to you all. She said, Blue Cross Blue Shield was an early supporter of bike sharing in Nebraska. We are so encouraged to see a bike-friendly city like Lincoln now have its own program to assist in community wellness, tourism, and environmental needs, and grow the cycling community even further. Please join me in thanking Blue Cross Blue Shield for their sponsorship of BikeLink. And now it's time for me to turn over the mic to our final speaker, who will lead us to the fun part, taking those 100 bikes for a spin. TODD Ogden, Deputy Director for Downtown Lincoln Association, has been with the organization for more than 10 years, starting in marketing before moving into his leadership role. DLA has played an integral role in bringing BikeLink to our community, from helping to plan the bike station locations to providing office and administrative support to the BikeLink team. Now, I didn't have a bio for Todd, so I contacted his mom. She told me that while Todd was reluctant to learn to ride a bike, as well as being reluctant to learn how to walk, apparently, once he did master the bike, he was unstoppable. She said he'd disappeared to who knows where, and nowadays would be referred to as a free-range child. She also asked me to remind Todd, and all of you, to wear your helmet. Please help me welcome Todd Ogden.
Thanks, Clover. I didn't know I was going to get a eulogy for this, but I was there 5 years ago to witness this wonderful process to get these bikes here. And what I witnessed was a utopia of societal bliss. What I mean by that is, as Michelle said, the university had wonderful students that really put the idea into place. And that idea moved forward into the city of Lincoln. And the city of Lincoln and the government and the planning department really put that idea and put action into it to make sure this would happen. Zach and Kelly over at the city worked tremendously hard throughout the process. And being awarded the federal grant was extremely wonderful to get this process going. So without the city, this process definitely wouldn't have happened. Without the university, the idea wouldn't have happened. And then taking it over, we have the private and nonprofit community. We have the private support through Blue Cross Blue Shield, University of Nebraska, Spreetail, the Community Foundation, and having that support, in support with the nonprofit Heartland Bike Share with Jamie and Ben and Jess, really having that process and everybody work together is such a unique thing, and to be able to really bring it together is something that you don't see very often, and that's a wonderful microcosm of how these bikes really work to support the community. So everybody came together, and the final leg is everybody here. So you are the citizens that are supporting the system, which truly makes it work. So there's nearly 100 of you that are going to be out there riding your bikes, and that's what we're going to do right now. So after I'm done talking, we're going to have all the riders head back, so you can pick any bikes. If you've registered and signed your waiver, go pick any bike after I'm done talking and head out there. And the rest of us are going to follow, and we're going to, next step, do the ceremonial bike checkout and go from there. So again, thank you everybody for supporting this process. We appreciate the city, public, and private partners throughout this entire 5-year process, and thanks again for being here. Thank you.
Thank you all. Go get your bikes.
You take